she's vining. Well, good evening. Oswonky here. Well, it's almost the end of the day and nothing's really happened. So, there's nothing to show other than you already saw Yuko taking vines. She's become a viner. So, because nothing happened, I thought I'd tell you a story about why I always say good evening at the beginning of my videos. It comes from a TV show that I watched when I was a kid, and most people are probably familiar with it, Lost in Space. I was probably about, 10, 12, I might have been a bit younger when I started watching it. It was already in repeats. I mean, I didn't watch it in its first run. I was barely born then, barely. But there's a scene in that show where the phrase good evening is used, and that's where I got it, and I'll show it to you now. First, Dr. Smith falls into a hole.
Where am I? Will Penny, can you hear me?
Of course we can hear you, Dr. Smith.
And then he finds a treasure chest. And inside is a head.
What a gruesome sense of impropriety.
And the robot's left alone with it. And this is what happens.
Good evening.
And then later,
Who's there? Good evening.
well, there you have it. The origin of